Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Alvin. I'm a part-time reseller here in Singapore. Today, if you clicked on this video, if you're wondering how do you even make money on eBay as an international seller like myself, I'm again based in Singapore. I primarily sell on eBay part-time, either eBay US platform, and it can be daunting for quite a few thinking of selling on eBay, like yourself, who are maybe based in Singapore, in any other country for that matter, maybe Malaysia, Indonesia. I've seen quite a few sellers that are from other Southeast Asia countries. There are some other countries that are not from US, UK, and Australia also selling on the US platform. And it's a given that you can actually sell on the US platform as a individual seller. You do not need to have a business account. You basically need to just create the account, create a Payoneer account. I've done the whole video on how to do it. You can click on this video over here, and for that reason, you should be able to create the account proper before you can even start selling anything. Once you've done thinking of selling, you might be wondering, can you even make money on the platform? Even then, what you should or should not sell on the platform? For us who are international sellers, of course, a lot of things that can't be sold is anything that has batteries in it, anything that's liquid in it. So primarily, for me, my niche is collectibles. I'll take you on a bit of a journey on that particular day, the last few days that I did. I was on off. I actually took the chance to consolidate most of the sellers that are on Carousel. We do sell on Carousel to basically sell things that we don't want or don't need. Some of the toy collectors, the figurine collectors also do that on Carousel. It's a local market scene. People just want to get rid of things. If you want to sell on Carousel with eBay price, you're not going to have it. There's no way anybody's going to buy. There are the dime a dozen that I can do that because the item that you have is in demand, but for what it's worth, with the economy at this state, it may not happen for you. You may need to sell on eBay, which this video is for you. So before you move on to the prim and proper of this video, do help me like this video and basically comment that what you are thinking of selling within this video, and then maybe I can help you along with it. Before we even start on what you can sell or what can you make to earn a profit, you do need to realize what are you sourcing for. You do need to know what you think you can buy and to resell. You do need some sort of knowledge. And for me, my knowledge is again in collectibles. So for that reason alone, I'm quite strong in thinking of what to buy on a figurine or toys or collectible point of view, be it toys, statues, games, that sort of thing. I'm not really into clothes. I'm also learning through that. You can use the eBay app to find the completed listings. If you have some of the things you want to sell, I do sell some clothing that can sell on eBay. It may not be much, but it gets back some money. And for this time, for that day alone, I actually went about to basically go towards the whole day. I had a meeting in the afternoon. I went across Singapore. Singapore with the MRT network is pretty simple to meet all the sellers. I do like to walk around Singapore a bit just to buy the things offhand. And because there's profit to be made, why not? The first up was this piece that I got from someone who was selling Carousel, and it's a Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. This figure is, I would call it vintage already. A few more years, it'll be like 20 years. It's one of those figures that apparently is rare on eBay. You don't get many sellers. And I got this at a fair rate. I think after fees and everything, I should be able to profit maybe about 200. The last sold was about 400. Also a Singapore seller. This one has a bit of an issue is because it's got a bit of a yellowing card. It might get lesser for that. I'll see how it goes. My buy cost wasn't that high, so for that reason, I most likely can get a profit of $200. The next item I got was this Figma. Persona 5 is one of those licensing, one of those franchise that is very popular right now. This Figma figure, again, my buy cost is about, I think about 100. And then on eBay, people are selling about 200. It's relatively easy to pack. It's such a small little box. So shipping will be maybe at most 50. The low end will be about 30 Singapore dollars. So I'll profit about 50 on it. The next item, after a meeting, I had a meeting with one of the postal service in Singapore, which I hope to get on board very soon and then use their e-pack service. I've been harping on it. I'm going to do a video on that once I get on board on it and then see how much the rate is like and then whether you should use them or not. They've been in the business for very long, so I think it's really okay. But again, we just have to wait and see for that. The next item after my meeting I went to collect was this Friday the 13th. This again was on Carousel. This figure I've sold before. I rebought it back. My buy cost is about 100, I think. It sells for like close to $300. Of course, we haven't factoring shipping fees and of course your selling fees and everything. So that I will maybe profit about 150. So then there on this alone, these 3 items alone will be about close to 400. Again, these items are not quick sellers. The buy cost on it is so high. The selling cost is even higher. You do need to put and sell and wait for a while, I guess, on eBay, which eBay helps you with it. It gets renewed, and then you also can push the algorithm to maybe get more views on it. And if there's a lucky person that wants to collect it, because again, these items are not new, they are relatively old figures, so not many are in the scene of eBay. Not many people are listing on eBay, so that reason alone, there will be someone that will be interested in it because the completed listing is there for everybody to see that it's sold at that price. So for these 3 items alone already will profit about 400 Singapore dollars. That's the reason why I sell on eBay. The last item I'm going to show you, this Ben 10 figure is very big. The buy cost on this was less than $30, 30 Singapore dollars. It goes for about 50. It's a fairly, I think it's a 2019 or 2017 toy. Ben 10 is something that there are a few Singapore sellers also selling. They have the older figures and it's going for big money. And if you do happen to have some carded, it's even worth even more money. So that reason of Ben 10, the franchise, it will sell. As it's something like Ninja Turtles. It's a very, not say obscure line, is when your kids, they love Ben 10. As they grow up, they will want to buy back their toys. This is the toy they will buy from. Like us, when we buy our Ninja Turtles, our Power Rangers, as they grow up, these were the toys they will buy from. So for that one, I'm not yet selling. I don't know how much is it yet. On eBay, it can go as high as $100, but because shipping is going to be expensive, so I'll just wait on it and see. My buy cost again is very, very little. So we'll see how it goes. I'll just keep it, store it, and then just wait for the price to climb, because collectibles is sometimes you need it to be kept for quite a while to see the price appreciation. Whether it appreciates or not, that one you only live to see when it gets appreciated, I guess, because again, who knows down the road. But again, my buy cost is low on it. That's why I'm willing to put the money onto it and see the price go up. And Ben 10 is, they've got a few cartoons already. So I believe Ben 10 is one of the franchises that many boys who turn to men will buy into it later down the road. That leads me to the last and final thing. Can you make money on eBay? One word, yes, provided that you know what you're getting yourself into. If you're going into eBay blind, that you don't know what to buy, and then you are trying to source things to pick and choose, use the eBay completed listing, meaning we call it the comms. The fact that if you type into eBay and then you look at the description and you want to see what actually sells, you can always go to the sold listing. The sold listings are those that the prices are all in green. Those are sold. Then you can see whether the sell-through rate, whether there's a sell-through rate that people are buying into it. If someone is buying at $300 and then the buy is like 2 months down the road, 2 months back then, so that one maybe it will take a while to sell. So again, for me, because I'm selling on collectibles, I don't really have much to go about. Clothing, here is a bit trash. Shoes, there's other avenues to sell on. eBay is the way to sell collectibles. So for that reason alone, again, like I say, you do need to know what you're getting yourself into. Do some research on what you're selling. And for me, I'm quite well versed in collectibles, so I know that these will sell down the road. It may take months. I'll be honest with you, it can take months. But again, that's how money is made. Because to turn this into $400, yes, 3-4 items to $400, pretty worth it, I think. I'll be honest with you. So that's me signing off. If you find this video useful, do give me a thumbs up on this very video alone. Give me a like on this video. Comment below what you are thinking of selling. Then maybe I can help you with it. If there's anything eBay related, comment again below. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.